Hi! Hi, Dark Duck. Yes, let's be ready. We never know when the bot attack happens. Hi! How are you? I hope you're having a good time zone. This was one of those mornings when I was thinking about, like, do I need to wake up? I could keep sleeping. But then I wanted to stream, so here I am. Yes, and our cute little friend. It's 9 a.m. Sonsu. Hope you at least got some sleep. Yes, I got some sleep. Some. Yeah, I got enough sleep because, like, I am going to work a little bit today. So, I had to sleep. It is a little bit overtime, but only 3 hours, so I'm going to survive. Look at the friend! Bright bee! Yeah! Let's make something. Something like that. Yes, 3 hour shift today. Because we need, or it was some kind of like we needed to do. Why is my web camera all wonky here? What is going on? Hello, webcam. Are you drunk? Is my web camera drunk today? Maybe yesterday was too much for my web camera. But yes, it's 3 hours because we were supposed to do a little bit of overtime. Yeah, it was on Friday, but that got cancelled, and instead we were asked if we want to go and do 3 hours on Sunday, and I was just like, well, why not? It's 3 hours. I think I will manage that. I had 6 hour shift yesterday volunteering at Copenhagen Pride. Was fun, but now I'm tired. Yeah, things can be like super fun, but also make you feel super tired when you finish. Like, I remember how much I love to go to convention, which now sound like anxiety, too many people and stuff like that, but when I still went to conventions and places like that, it was always super fun but also stressful. I was so tired after a convention weekend because so many people, too much socializing. I can't do it. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to go many conventions anymore. Somehow crowds of people make me feel really uncomfortable now. Like, can I make my view a little bit more? Yes, something like that. That's good. Yes, but there's only 3 hours work today, and then I'm starting a morning shift week tomorrow, so I'm feeling tired already. I still think morning shifts are the worst. I don't think I have been created to wake up early in the morning. Like, all the other shifts are fine, but morning shifts I'm always super tired. I was supposed to watch something from here, but... Hello? Phone? Just quickly. Okay, it wasn't anything important. Good. Then I can put my phone there. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, everything looks fine. Good. I'm hoping everything goes fine today. Not created to wake up early, cries in 5 a.m. Yeah. "5 a.m. is the worst time to wake up. I do not like it. If you can avoid it, do not wake up. Wow, that hair dye fades really fast. You just using washout colors. This hair dye, I don't know what was going on. This was supposed to be something that lasts very long, but I think after the 2 first washes it was already like fading out, so yes, it lasts very long, but apparently you are supposed to like dye it 2 times with the color thing. Or something like that. The hairdresser was explaining that you should like put it 2 times so it sticks better, and we only used it once, so that might be the problem. Hello, hair. And I think like lights also affect the color a little bit. Like sometimes it looks way more greener than, I don't know. The color is a little bit weird. I was supposed to say something, but like yesterday I keep forgetting what I'm going to talk about. At least today I have the excuse that I'm tired. But yeah, like I'm so kind of like annoyed with Twitch right now because I've seen so many people talk about those kind of portrait things going on and stuff like that, but what is Twitch doing? Yes, it's definitely super creepy. It was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And it makes me super like annoyed that like how is it possible that there's like so many bot accounts that people can just like throw at streamer? I do not understand it. Either way is fine. Either way is fine. We can talk. Wait, do I even have... Oh, here's my Discord, actually. Hello, Discord. Everything is having a slow day today. Ah, no! Now it opened. Oh, wait. What are these? Oh wait, that's probably just the notification of me streaming right now. Oops. Oh no! Also, there's some talk about the tour thing that's Hello, Discord. Yes! Hi, Discord! Could you please work for me? That would be absolutely wonderful right now. Hello? Oh, no. Now it's working. This one can go there. Discord, you can come somewhere over here. Yes, that's good. I think that is enough. Can we... Oh, wrong one. Wrong screen. Oopsie. Yes, yes, yes. Over here. What? Hello, Discord. Oh, it's having a slow morning today. Do not get it. What's up with Discord notifications right now? Hello. Also you there. Yes. Well, I have the thing open now. If you call again, hopefully it works this time. Yes. Yes! I was actually able to answer.
Hello.
Hello. Oh! Is it... Hello, hello. Is it like actually... taking... Oh wait, what happened? Quits? How do you Okay, Discord, are you... No. All the... I am trying to find the settings here, but the... Hello? Can I find them there? Here. Let's try this.
Hey, I can hear you.
Yes! 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 Finally. Discord is having trouble of like realizing what microphone to use right now.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I love it. Every time I like put new headphones or something, Discord is always like, "Do you wanna change your microphone settings?" And I'm like, "I'm not trying to call anyone. Please, Discord, not right now."
Yeah. All of a sudden, I am both talking and chatting.
Yes. Magic. Ah,
It's amazing.
yes. It's super cool. It's funny that after or actually yesterday I started actually having my moderation view during the streams open right away, because usually I don't have it because I see the chat better from the other views that there are. It happened to be just the time when I got hate rated.
Oh look, we have Games Moon Ray in chat. Hi Ray.
Ray, hi. How are you? I hope you are having a good time zone. Yes. We have a moderator chatting with us today.
Hello. It is I, Darken Dog.
Yes. Yes, it's super fun.
I invaded the stream
Yes.
and they were powerless to stop me.
This is what happens when you start having moderators in your chat. They just take over and then you are nothing. I'm doing fine today. I'm hoping this stream goes better than the last one.
Yeah, doing great, doing great. Playing mind games with y'all. My accent, I'm from Denmark, so probably the Scandinavian accent.
Yeah, I think a lot of Scandinavian and Nordic countries, people speak English somewhat the same way. It's usually really easy to hear which country someone is from actually too, when you live around here. And I think Finns are the most easy to actually recognize. Usually when I don't know where some streamer is from and I hear them speaking English, if they're from Finland, I usually recognize it really quickly.
Yes, some accents are very recognizable, like French accent, for example, super recognizable, I think.
Yeah. There's always this certain kind of way that certain places usually I don't know if it's come from your own country's language and way you pronounce things there, and then when you have to switch to something else, it kind of
Yeah, definitely some speaking patterns and something you definitely inherit from your normal language.
Yes, unless you grow up listening to people speaking English natively, it's really hard to kind of get the pronunciations and all that quite right. You can usually understand what they are saying, but it's probably not the kind of prettiest way of pronouncing things.
Yeah. Where you should definitely come to Scandinavia.
Yes.
Or maybe even Finland.
Yes, somewhere around here. Come see us. It is going to be fun. Ah, thank you. This was yesterday, 2 minutes before I started streaming. I was just I want something new in the background here. And this is what I came up. Yes, I'm a real artist. I used one of the I have this drawing program called, I think it's Clip Studio Paint, and there's these pattern kind of things you can use. So I just used one of those because I thought this one looks quite nice.
Don't be modest, you definitely drew it yourself, Kappa.
I definitely drew everything by hand.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
You are actually live animating that bee right there.
Yes. All the time. Like this friend here, I'm definitely doing everything with this. This is not something I just grabbed from the what is this site called again? Is it what was it?
No, we would never steal something from the internet, right?
Yes. This was definitely not one of those stream bet sites where this one came from. But it's Pride Bee and it's cute. Look at it. I can do. Wait, I'll do the thing. It can do.
Oh yeah, dance party.
Yes. It's Party Bee. I really wanted to make like these streams a little bit more fun. Oh, is the... I actually need to move certain things a little bit in my... Where did I lose it? Over there. I think if I put them over here... I keep forgetting the... Oh, oops, wrong screen, no. Maybe the thing will work now, like... Yes!
Good night, Ray.
Good night!
Sleep well.
Sleep well. Thank you for coming to say hi. I appreciate it a lot.
And now we also got to test that people on the stream can actually hear me, so that's good.
Yes, definitely. Clerk.
Oh god, stream elements, time to bonk.
Stream elements. Stream elements is usually hard at work, doing nothing, but still being moderator for some reason.
Doing nothing, just spamming links and saying I'm a mod, you can't bonk me.
Yes. Stream elements is... Sus stream elements.
Stream elements is definitely stream elements. That's about it.
Yes, that's what it does. It's stream elements. It's funny because I don't even like... There's the timer things that should like do the whole social media links and stuff like that. But some streams they do not show up at all, and some streams they are the stream element is spamming them all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you just get stream elements.
Yeah. That's why I tried to put like the... Because you can put how many like chats there needs to be before the stream elements bot does anything, but maybe those need to... I don't know. I don't really know how those things work. I'm just trying.
And you're doing a good job, so that's that.
Well, sometimes I feel like I could be doing better, but I'm slow at learning.
You can always do better, right? But that doesn't mean you're not doing good already.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We can always try to be better people,
Yes.
and that doesn't mean we're trash at the moment.
Yes. That's true. And I think it's actually good if you always try to be a little bit better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I see so many people get stuck into certain kind of like behavioral patterns and stuff like that, and it's not always the best way they are.
No. And like some people actually try to change, and some people just put the stick in the mud and say, no, I don't want to change. It's always been like this.
Yeah.
I've always been a bad person, and I'm gonna stay a bad person.
Yes, definitely. Sometimes it's annoying because like I've had like some friends who are the kind of people who don't want to change, and then they have these things they do which are not the nicest. And at some point you need to say like, okay, this friendship is not going to work if you can't like even try at some point. And I know I haven't always been the best person in the world, but the thing is that I want to change. I want to be better.
Yeah, definitely. Like, even when, like, and that's a good thing. You can see, okay, that's something that I did in the past maybe wasn't so great, but like you see the error in your ways, and you're able to change, and you're able to be a better person.
Yes.
And then moving forward, you know not to make that mistake.
Yeah.
And like mistakes are human, and we're all making some mistakes every now and then, and it's just important to be the bigger person and be able to see, you know what, I made a mistake here, and now that I know, I can work on not making that mistake again.
Yes, definitely. But then there are people who are like, I made a mistake, I will make the same mistake again soon.
Yeah.
It's
and
annoying.
And like with some things, it's definitely not, oh, you make the mistake once and then never again. Like some things are really, really difficult, and takes a lot of practice and a lot of change. And sometimes if you made the mistake many, many times before you figure out it's a mistake, it takes a lot of time to like get it back and work out to not make the mistake anymore.
Yes. Yes. But it's like, I think sometimes people are also like too scared to make mistakes, and that's what's like holding them back from doing certain kind of things. But the thing is that nobody is usually good at like everything right away.
Yeah.
There is definitely a time where you need to make mistakes. And then you learn.
Then
Hopefully.
you definitely learn. And sometimes it's a good idea to just ask around and talk to other people and maybe learn from their mistakes as well.
Yes, definitely. I know like when it comes to especially streaming stuff and things like this, like I definitely knew nothing when I started. And then I started like reading different kind of like discussions where people were talking about what kind of problems they have faced and what kind of solutions they have come up with, and just like watching YouTube videos of someone explaining how to do this thing and this thing helps a lot. But
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it can be super hard if you just like, oh, I try to figure it out without looking any help.
Yeah, and like if you try to figure everything out on your own, there's a lot of things you're just gonna get wrong.
Yes.
like my thinking is that there are so many professionals in so many different fields that if you're just willing to uh, talk to the professional and actually um, like speak to the people that know what they are talking about in that very specific field, then you're gonna get the correct answer and you're gonna get an answer you can actually use to something.
Yes, yes. Sometimes it's like super hard because people have these like, okay, this is how I know things are, and if someone like professional comes and says like, no, actually this is this is the way things are, it's super hard to let go of that like, oh, but I've always thought that things are like this, so this is how things should be. Not talking about like anti-vaxxers or people like this here, but
I was just about to say flat earth.
yes. All these kind of people who like create conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Just
Yeah,
like get vaccinated, kids.
yeah, get vaccinated. Travel around the globe.
If you want to go anywhere, get vaccinated. If you just want to sit inside, do nothing, order your food in, whatever, then do not. But if you actually want to do things, get vaccinated.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's your own personal choice if you want to get vaccinated. But if you don't want to get vaccinated, then I just don't want to see you. Thank you very much.
Yes, it's my personal choice not to see you after that. Like
Yeah.
anywhere. And it's like, if you think about it, it's also like the shop's choice not to let you in without a mask or
Yeah.
things like that, so you can't go.
Also,
Yeah.
we have freedom of speech, so I have the freedom to say that I think you are dingus for not getting vaccinated.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. It's, you can have the choice not to do these things, but we can have choice to say like, no. I do not like this behavior.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Get your shots, kids.
yes.
Do all the drugs that the doctor says to do.
Yeah, doctor usually do know better than you. Unless they are doing some really questionable things, then you cannot listen. But if they are actually professional,
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's like scammers in any field, but like usually when you go see a doctor, those are actually professionals.
Yeah. Like most doctors, it takes so, like I heard a really good argument. I think it was the click that made it, but I might be misremembering. But a doctor takes so long to become a doctor and a very hard work. So why would you like put yourself in risk of getting caught of doing a scam and just losing all your power instead of just like to make some small dollars on the side instead of just working as a doctor and earning big money.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Like, when you think about it, medical school is not easy. And you have to, like, study a lot and hard. And does it make sense to then end up getting that license, like, taken away? Just because you wanted to do something scummy on the side? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, but there's always people end up doing something scummy, but I would say like probably 90%, maybe more, are definitely
Yeah.
going to be just professional doctors. And
Yeah, you can always find exceptions to the rule, but
yeah.
I mean, in a world with 7.5 billion people, you're gonna find some oddballs.
Yes. I mean, my grandmother had a really like bad experience with dentists, and then when like my mom started kind of like doing the stuff you need to like get refunds and things like that, because there were some scummy things going on there. It turns out he's doing this thing to other people too, which means that there's way better case of like actually contacting people like, okay, this is scummy behavior, this is not something like that should be out there.
Yeah.
Like those experiences happen, but those are not usually end of the world. And like I think dentists are different thing than doctors.
Yeah. And you will always find someone who's had a bad experience with a medical professional or like a school teacher or whatever, and
Yes.
then they'll say, "Oh yeah, I had a really bad teacher, so teachers are bad." And well, yeah, some teachers are bad, and like if you expect that every single person who becomes a teacher is going to be a great teacher, then like you have a very narrow worldview. Like some teachers are going to be bad, and then in consequence, some kids are just going to have bad teachers. And
Yes.
it's sad, of course, whenever it happens, but at least it's not universal. It's not all teachers that are bad,
Yes.
and it's not all dentists that's trying to scam you, and it's not, and so on and so.
Yes. I, for example, in the same school I went, I had like one super terrible teacher who should not have been teaching anyone. And then I
Yeah.
had one super good one who was like such a good teacher that you were like, oh, I wish there was more teachers like that in the world. So
Yeah. And it's especially with teachers, like a good teacher just really makes such a huge difference. And you
yes,
get so much more out of the subject if you have a good teacher.
yes, definitely. Definitely. I mean, our good teacher was teaching actually the gym class. Ah. And the bad teacher was teaching Swedish, so you know. That's why I do not like Swedish.
Yeah, and you can just get like if you have a bad teacher and like then you're not learning as much probably, and then if it's something you actually need or wanted to learn, then you just miss out on the experience.
Yes.
And like let's say you really wanted to learn Swedish, then you just got discouraged from it and never really looked back.
Yes. Thank you for the hydrate, Chuck Efren.
Hydrate time. Drink some water.
Yes. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. That is.
I hydrate with you.
Yes. My water
But
bottle is.
then you can also just have the opposite where, like, I didn't really care too much for geography class, but I had an amazing geography teacher, which actually made me want to pay attention and
Yes.
do really well. And I ended up really like having geography because I had that great teacher.
Yes. I mean, I have like when I was younger, I was a little bit like religious, but when I got older, I kind of got out of that. But we have like this super passionate teacher who was teaching us like religion stuff and things like that. And I remember I was always like listening everything there, like just because she had that kind of like passion of telling about these things, and she kind of had that like that kind of like glint in her eyes when child gets really excited about something, which was one of
Yeah.
the reasons that I liked those classes so much, even though the subject wasn't like the thing I liked the most.
No, and that's the great thing. You don't really have to like the subject. If you just have an amazing teacher, it's really easy to get through the subject anyway.
Yes.
And if you're just happy to go to school or go to work, if you have a nice supervisor or whatever it is, like
Yes.
it, if the I want to call it an adult figure, but like if the authority in whatever you're doing, being a supervisor or a boss or teacher or even a parent or guardian, like whatever it is, if they are nice and if they are uh, like fun to be around, then you just have so much more fun going to work, going to school.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely makes a lot of difference having that like good teacher or good supervisor, or
Yeah,
because like I've had a little bit of like at my workplace I've had different kind of like experiences with the supervisors, like some of them are a little bit of like disconnected from the work that like us the worker bees are doing there.
yeah,
So then they are like putting this kind of like pressure on us to do like quicker and do better and stuff like that, when necessarily all of them don't even kind of like realize how hard it is sometimes when you have like colleagues who do not really want to do their job properly.
no, and it it just really it's not that great that you just get that kind of supervisors sometimes.
Yes, but those things happen, and the thing is like you can definitely like survive all kinds of things, and like school is something that people like kind of have to do, and even when you have those bad teachers and it doesn't feel like nice getting up in the morning or things like that, it's still like temporary.
Yeah, and
One day you
like
get out of there.
yeah, and depending on like where you live, you really only have to go to school for like 10 years or so,
Yeah.
and then you're out. And if you don't want to go to school anymore, you don't have to. You can
Yeah.
go out, you can get a job, and you can just never look back if that's what you want.
Yes. I mean,
And if you want to, you like if you really like school and if you want to continue to go that way, you can go to school for so many more years, and you can like, go to high school, go to university, um, or even like uh, I don't know, adult school or whatever, and
yeah.
then it will becomes fun because then you get to slowly sort away all the subjects that you don't like in elementary school, and you can just uh, actually study what you want to become, like what you really enjoy studying.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. Here they actually, like, I think the kind of like time frame you kind of had to be in school here was something like, what was the age? I don't know, but they kind of like made it higher just a little while ago. So now you have to be in school until you're like 18.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
When do you start in school in Finland?
I think it's somewhere around 7 years old.
Yeah, okay, so that's about the same.
Yeah. But it was a little less before. Like, it's the kind of like, what would you call it? It's the kind of like, it's kind of your duty to go school until you turn 18, and then you don't have to anymore if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it says in the law that you have to go to school, and then you turn 18 and you don't have to anymore.
That sounds a bit extreme.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably reasonable in practice, but it just sounds a bit extreme when just get put like that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that if like parents like do not kind of like make you go to school every day, they can get in trouble.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
I mean, education is important and all. There's just some people that really don't like where the school bench is not for them.
yes.
And they need to get out. They need to like, work, use their hands and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean like if your child is like sick sometimes that you have to still put them into school. It's more like if it's like half a year the child doesn't show up in school, they start wondering like, something's going on. Now we need to
Yeah.
kind of like do something about this.
Yeah, definitely. And like, sometimes there are valid reasons for it. Like some children have a really hard time going to school
Yes.
for whatever reason, and like sometimes the school environment is just not for everyone.
Yes. Definitely. I was never like really good at school. I didn't really like school that much.
Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't have a lot of friends, and the friends I had like started kind of like breaking apart, and then I had only one best friend, and then my best friend started dating someone, and that kind
And
of
the rest is history.
that kind of stopped the whole
Yeah.
friendship thing when your friend is always like hanging out with their boyfriend and never with you.
Yeah, that's definitely something that happens. Unfortunately, that a lot of people then they just get a partner, and then all of a sudden it's just like, sorry, I can't really hang out today or any day because I'm just with my partner.
Yes. And it's a little sad in a way because usually like especially when you are younger, those relationships usually do not last that long.
No. And like it's great for them that they have a partner, and
Yes.
it's good to be happy and it's good to spend time with your partner. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I think that sometimes if you get a partner and then all of a sudden you don't have time to see your friends. Maybe they're not very good for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad because I think it has been the old kind of way of when you when or when like people like my grandmother's age were like younger, it has been kind of like the thing that you have the partner and that's kind of like your only friend kind of deal.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they now have like my grandparents have a lot of kind of like friends all over now that they hang out with, but like then if I think about like my stepdad's parents who are now dead, but when they were alive they were kind of like each other's the kind of like only person
Yeah.
for a long time, which meant that when the other one died, the other one felt super lonely at that point.
Yeah. And that can be really, really difficult as well.
Yes.
And like my experience, like when people get older, it's either friends that they have throughout their entire lives, or like people they like meet by being neighbors, or you know
Yes.
going to bingo together or whatever.
Yes.
Like
But
and
there.
in a sense that going to bingo thing is kind of related to, oh yeah, we met in high school or whatever.
Yes. There are also a lot of like old people who are super lonely, and you can kind of like feel it from the way they like keep talking with the like at the store they keep talking with people and stuff like that, because they are just
Yeah.
like super lonely and they do not have anyone to talk with throughout the day. So that's kind of like their interactions through the day, and
Yeah, and
it's super sad.
that it is really, really sad. And that's unfortunately what happens, that you become older and older and you just see your friends and family just die around you, and you slowly lose everyone that's been in your life the entire life. And then
Yes.
you look around and you see that, well, the people you have left might be children, grandchildren, or like nephews,
Yes.
nieces, and people like that, but they might not be like someone you see on the daily. You might see
Yes.
them for Christmas or something like that, and then the rest of the year you're just alone.
Yeah. And it's usually like they live in a different city or something like that kind of situation where like they are kind of like far away, so they can't even visit like super often and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Like I'm really, really blessed to live in the same city as my grandparents, so I can visit
yeah,
them, and I do visit them like at least once a week, because I
that's
think it's
really
important
nice.
to like stay with them and keep them company, because like
Yes.
one day they are not gonna be there
Yes.
for me or anyone else. And
Definitely. Like I actually lived with my grandparents for a while,
yeah,
like few years with them, and it was it was fun, but also like when you live with your grandparents, it's the
yeah, it's an experience. Let's
yeah,
put it like that.
yeah, let's put it like that. It's really funny when you are like, I don't need anything to eat, and then your grandmother comes with like full plates of stuff, and you are just like, but I just ate.
I don't need food, and then the grandma's like, did someone say food?
Yes. Hi, Wampa Stompa. I hope you're having a good time, so.
Yeah,
Well-
welcome to the chat. We're
Yes.
happy to have everyone here.
Yes. But yeah, definitely can say that living with your grandparents is an experience.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, at least you're always well fed, right?
Yes. It's really hard not to eat when you live with. Ah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I agree with Wampa. Their hair is so nice. So good looking.
Yeah, I like this color. I wish it would have like stayed a little bit more, but now it's fading to this kind of like, I don't even know
No,
what to call this.
Sansu, it's not fading. It's transforming itself.
It's transforming to something else. Let's see how
Yeah.
long it takes it to be gray again.
You're just preparing to become a grandparent.
Yes, definitely. I don't know whose grandparent I'm going to be, but
Just wait like more months, and then maybe you have like a 9 month Twitch baby or something, and then
yes, definitely.
like
There's
when that Twitch baby grows up, you become a grandparent. That's how that works, right?
Yes, that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Can I tell you something controversial? Well, it kind of depends on the thing. Is it something super bad? I don't think that's very controversial if that was the thing. I think a lot of people will agree with the fact that Finnish is hard language to learn.
Oh yeah, Finnish was an absolute nightmare to try to learn. Holy heck. I gave up on that. That was too difficult.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I'm supposed to know Finnish very well, but I'm like, how do you like? There's so many like different ways how you kind of like. If you have like names and then you have to put something like in the end there to make it like someone's thing or stuff like that. It's a nightmare. Even Finns do not know how to do that. So then people write sometimes like different things. Oh yeah, and we had the
Then again, learning any language can be very, very difficult.
yeah, definitely. When you are used to certain way of like pronouncing things, and if you read something, you have this kind of like way you do it in your brain. Then you realize at some point like, oh, that's not how it works in this language. Oops.
Yeah, one of the things I really like, even like for me in Danish, when I read a new word that like I hadn't come across before,
Yes.
I just look at it and guess how it's pronounced, and then when I actually hear people say it, I'm like, what are you saying? I've never heard this word before.
Yes, definitely. It's funny how like it's so different in written form sometimes than it's in like pronounced, and then you are like, I have. What are you talking about? I have never heard this thing before. What?
Yeah, or even like words with more than one syllable, and then where you decide or where you put the pressure on what syllable.
Yes. Some languages are just like. I like my Finnish brain, who is kind of used to the whole fact that we kind of like we write the thing and that's how you say it.
Yeah, and that's like one of the good things about Finnish is that I can't really understand much, but I can probably pronounce anything you write down to me.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to pronounce Finnish. But I know it can be super hard when you have like maybe you pronounce usually in English and the things are super different than when you pronounce Finnish, which is just like you you just read what you write, the way you like write it. You just read it like that.
Yeah.
But when you have like, oh, here we pronounce this letter like this, it can be hard.
Yeah. That's a feature that's the same in like Japanese, even though they have like a lot of different characters. Like each character have one sound. So
Yes,
as soon as you know the alphabet, then you can pronounce everything.
yes. Oh, Japanese is one of those languages that would be like nice to learn, but
It's a pain. It's really, really difficult. I can tell you.
yes. I've tried, but like my brain is not meant for languages. I have never been to Japan, but I would really love to
Oh.
go.
No, me neither. Like, really, really, really want to go. Like,
Yeah.
it's on my to-do list.
Yeah, I actually was supposed to go for one of my like it was graduation present or something like that, but it never happened, so I was a little sad about that.
And I just know that when I'm going, I definitely want to go to like the Super Mario World that they opened in Universal Studios.
That is super cool. Like, yeah, I would love to see a lot of things there. A lot of kind of like traditional things, and also like some of the more more like geeky stuff too.
But Japan's gonna have to wait. I
Yeah.
have another trip in mind in the future.
Unfortunately, a lot of things have to wait right now.
Yeah.
I had so many plans what would be like cool to do. I actually want to visit like I've been to Ireland, but I would love to visit like Scotland and places like that too, but right now I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to go anywhere right now.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for that second vaccine, and maybe after that. OT, hi!
One topic. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Can we get some emotes for one topic?
How do you all feel about vaccines? I'm definitely waiting for my second vaccine because but what?
Yeah, I definitely feel vaccines are good, and anyone who can get should definitely get their vaccines.
Yes.
It's important to get it not only to protect yourself but also to protect the people around you.
Yes, definitely. And even like my mom got a little bit sick from the vaccine, like the second shot she got, and even though that like makes me feel a little bit nervous, I'm still going to get my second vaccine. Like, it's going to be just few days maybe of being sick, and then you are good to go.
Yeah.
I already know that I should not get any like side effects from the vaccines, but I know there's some people that can't take the vaccines, but as many people that can take should take.
Yeah. And like a little bit of side effects, I feel like is still better than getting the actual virus and really getting sick from it.
Yes. now we do have the problem of the virus getting like all kinds of different variations and stuff like that. So let's hope that as many people as possible can get the vaccine soon, because I'm so tired of this.
Yeah. It's not that great to just be locked inside all day, but
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely worth it compared to the alternative of getting outside and getting sick.
Yeah, and that's like the whole lung thing is one of the reasons I want to take the vaccines, because like what what happened to me, like it was somewhere around when COVID wasn't yet like super like known thing. It was the start, and then it started getting lockdowns and stuff like that here in Finland, and I got super sick. It was some kind of like infection here in the lung area that happened to me, and it was the time when they didn't do the testings or stuff like that yet at all.
Oh.
Which means that I might have had the virus then, and it really destroyed my lungs. So my lungs have been super bad after that.
Yeah, that's not so great.
So
but at least you're feeling fine now.
Yeah, but like if I get sick the second time, I'm not sure if it's probably going to be worse that time. Because my lungs used to be super good. Like I used to do a lot of like diving and stuff like that when I was younger. I love to like push myself further and further with like things like that, swimming and diving and things like that. But now if I stay just a little time underwater, it's it's not good.
Yeah. Man, I love diving too, and I really can't wait to just get back into swimming whenever I feel like it's safe to go into a pool again.
Yeah, swimming is like, I like swimming a lot, but like it used to be my hobby for a long time. And then stuff started happening, and now I don't think I have been to swimming in a very long time, which is a little bit sad.
Yeah. Flashback to the years way before 2020 where you could actually go swimming.
Yes. I just wish everything could go back to somewhat normal, but I know nothing can be like as normal as it was before all of this. Yeah. Everything looks fine there. Do you guys have any other hobbies? Well, I do this streaming thing. This is kind of my hobby.
And I moderate this stream totally for a living, Kappa. Nah, hobbies, mostly board games actually. Board games are really fun to play with friends.
Oh, board games are great. I have like Queen Monopoly over there. I do not play it with anyone though.
Yeah, the only like bad thing about board games is you need friends. Yeah.
Yes.
Who has friends?
Who has friends? No one. What are friends?
In this economy.
I mean, I do have friends, but most of them live so far away that playing board games like actual physical board games is going to be really difficult. But hey, there's the game in Steam, which is something like there's different board games.
Oh yeah, Tabletop Simulator.
Yes.
That's a good one. It's absolutely chaotic because you just like flip the table and
Yes.
stack all the chips, and it's amazing to watch. Super chaotic.
Yes, it's been fun to watch some people play it. Where do you want to hang out?
Everyone, let's just meet at Sansu's apartment.
This is quite small apartment, so hopefully not many people show up.
Just the entirety of One Topic's Twitch chat. How about that?
Oh no, I don't think everyone is going to fit here.
Streamlabs get hacked. There we go.
Yes.
Paris or Toronto. I mean, then Paris is closer. If we have to choose between those two.
I've been to Paris like once. It's kind of kind of an experience from someone who comes from Finland.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people there, right?
Yes, there's a lot of people, and like the whole like the actual like main city there is so like filled with people. We went to like we stayed one night at like Paris, and then we went to visit the is it Disneyland Paris there? I think it's just Disneyland Paris there. But yeah, we went to visit there, and then we moved on to some smaller city, which was way better than staying at Paris. Let's just say it like that, because if you want to like see Paris, it's probably easier to walk around than try to get around with cars or stuff like that, because there are these traffics that whew, oh boy, I'm not used to that kind of thing. But it is like one of those things that you could like go there once and experience it, and it's cool. But also, I don't think I would go there again.
Yeah, it's probably one of those been there, done that type of things, would you say?
Yes, definitely. I would like want to visit more like smaller places in France. Those are usually quite nice.
I've been to France like once. Well, for a school trip we went to Switzerland, and then one day we crossed the border to go up on some mountains. So
Yeah.
I've been to France and just had a mountain view. It was great.
Yeah, we went to like I don't remember the city where we were, but we took like train and we went to like different countries, which was like, did we go to like Italy's side and went to buy ice cream there or something like that? It was funny. And there is so much history in Europe to see. I want to see old buildings and art and other historical stuff. One of the like most interesting trips that we did was like we went to Germany, and there's like a lot of history there, and the way they like embrace their history there is super cool. Like they do not kind of like hide away from the bad stuff that's happened there, and it's something that all countries should learn from.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Like to just like go to Berlin in Germany and just have a look around.
Yes.
And just culture trip, I like to call it, where you just go around and look at all the culture, all and even like the museums for that show off all of the bad stuff from World War II. Like,
Yes.
as you say, they will embrace it, not like in a oh we're very proud of this, but like this is something that happened, and
Yes.
like we we show off that this happened and tell the story of how terrible it was, but also as a reminder that we should never ever get close to that again.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where they like take it as like this was experience that happened. It was terrible. It was super bad, but we have learned from it, and now we are moving on.
Yeah,
We remember that this stuff happened, but we are moving on, and we are trying to be better.
yeah. And
And
then somehow our conversation became full circle back to learning from your mistakes.
yes, this has been very educational stream.
Yeah, it's almost like we planned this entire thing.
Yes. We had a script the whole time.
Oh, don't leak the script.
Here's the script.
Oh no.
Now everyone knows.
Our secret it's out.
Have
Have you
you
ever heard the concept truth and reconciliation? Yeah, heard of it?
Yeah, heard. I don't remember in what context though.
Like generally, almost anywhere in Europe, just go there for a culture trip. It's amazing to just go around and see the local culture or wherever you go.
Yes.
Like I've done that in Germany. I've done that in the UK, and it's amazing every single time, and you just get to see
Yeah.
so many things.
Like I know like London is one of those big cities too, which is kind of like yeah, there's traffic there, but you can get around like London super easy. It's same actually with Germany that you can get around with the whole like underground system. You get to places super fast, and it's really like things work there like super well actually. Usually, most of the time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And like for someone that comes from a country where public transport is not that great, just
Yeah.
going to London and
Same.
the trying the subway is absolutely amazing because it gets there on time, and you just go in and go, and
Yeah, you see the stuff you want to see, you go back to the subway, you get back to where you were staying, and everything is great.
it's really really great. And I remember like you could be standing there, absolutely packed subway, as far away from the door as possible, and you're like, oh, it's my stop next, and you just excuse me, and then
Yeah.
magic pathway.
Yes!
Like there's not a room for a pathway anywhere. You're packed absolutely, and excuse me, and boom, pathway,
Yeah,
and you get out, and it's amazing.
it's super amazing. Like, people are amazing there. Like, when you go to like public transport here, it's terrible. It's the amount of times my train has been cancelled because no explanation. It's a
cancel
lot.
culture.
Yeah, they cancel trains here. And it's just like no, I rather walk. Sometimes I have to take trains, and I'm always like, oh, I wish I could like walk this journey.
Yeah, the only reason I use public transport is because like I have a long trek to go to school,
Yeah.
and like I could walk it, but then it would take like 5 hours.
Yes,
I'm not about that.
you definitely do not want to like walk 5 hours.
No.
Have you all been to USA or Canada? I have not been.
No, me neither.
I was supposed to go to New York too at one point, but that trip never happened either. So
I mean, I would absolutely love to go to Canada.
yeah, Canada.
100% looks like an amazing country.
Canada is one of those places I really want to visit, and I want to know more about Canada. It seems like a nice place to visit, and in a way, it also a little bit feels like homey to me because it looks like also like kind of greenish, nice scenery. There's all these diverse places to see. Yeah, that's definitely like I really would love to go and visit like some of the places there. But when you think about city like London here in Europe, that's a place where you can like visit many times because when you go there once you usually do not have enough time to see like everything.
No, definitely. And I don't know, for a lot of Europeans, it's just like, yeah, go to another European country. Sure, we're just gonna take a weekend,
Yes.
and then you just go take like a weekend in London, and then you come back and go to work, and you just if you took a weekend to Canada, then you'd spend the weekend on a plane.
Yes, definitely.
And like one of the things I really like about Europe is that there's so many countries, so many different cultures, and
Yes.
it's very very close to each other compared to like the huge countries of Canada and the USA and like all of the countries in South America as well, like
Yeah.
huge countries.
We have this one huge country next to us
Yeah,
that I visited few times and I was absolutely terrified each time.
yeah, like that country definitely exists.
Yeah. It's right next to me. I can like drive to the border. Thankfully I'm not like right next to the border right now, but like
I mean, I can technically drive to the border as well. It's just a longer trip.
yeah. Yeah, not going to lie, Europe and Asia and Africa is way more interesting than Canada. Well, yeah, it's probably like it always kind of depends on where you live. Like, what's most interesting to you? Like, for I would like to see a lot of places, and Canada is definitely one of the places I would love to see. There's also a lot of other places I would like to go to, but let's see when that's possible. When can I travel again? And what's going to be good place to travel?
Canada is where you can chill out. Well, the freezer is where you can chill out.
Yeah.
Just go into a big freezer, and then you're very chill.
Euro to Canadian dollar is good too, so you should feel rich. It's funny how like euros are compared to like Canadian dollars or US dollars because sometimes I buy things from online stores and then I'm like wondering like, oh, this was way cheaper than I thought, and then I realize, oh yeah, it was in like dollars price. That's why it was a little bit less than what I thought. Finland is euros. We used to have our own currency when I was still like, I think it stopped when I was very little. It was like Finnish markka. But we do not use those anymore.
And here I am in Denmark, where we still use the Danish krona. And like if you took your money Sun Tzu and just translate it to Danish kroner, you would be so rich. It's incredible.
I know. We visited Denmark once, and I was just like, oh, why can I buy this many things? I don't have that much money.
Suddenly money.
Yeah. It's weird when you like travel around and you have euros, and then you realize like, oh, I'm rich in this country. What?
It's great. Like my dad has told me when he was a child, he visited Italy, and that's back when they had the Italian lira.
Yeah.
And he was like, and then I bought an ice cream for 7 million lira. I was like, wow, that's inflation. That's just someone has been printing way too much money.
Yeah. Lunar Directory, thank you for following. Yeah, it's weird, like currency is so weird. Some places you are rich, some places you are super poor.
Yeah. And I mean, if you convert, it's like the same amount of money, but it's just a bigger number because how it relates to the other currency.
Yeah. But it's also like some places are much cheaper than other places. So you may have more money and you can buy more things because the stuff that you are buying can be like a lot of cheaper than in your own country.
Yeah, definitely.
Like we have super high prices here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Scandinavia in general is just expensive to live in.
Yeah.
And we were actually told like, oh, if you want to like go and study abroad, then maybe consider studying in China because everything is super cheap in China.
Yes.
You will just be incredibly rich while you're studying there.
Yes. I remember when we were talking about in school, like which are the places that you should go to study in, and the teachers were always like telling about the countries that would be like either like closest and not the most expensive places, or then like far away and not the most expensive places. So you know that they know that students are poor.
Yeah.
Always like, do not go to London, do not go to London.
But like, kind of go to London if you want to, because it's really, really great.
Yeah, it's actually really, really cool place to visit, but living there is expensive as heck. I think I will take just a quick like bathroom break at this point.
Quick break. You know it's time for emote spam then.
Yes, emote spam all you want. Wait, why is it? Okay, well, why is this thing? This is weird. Wait, there. Go there. Okay, I'll go take a quick break. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello. I had to make more coffee too. I mean, I've been waking up more, but like... Coffee! Not that I like coffee that much. Emotes!
A lot of emotes.
Yes. Oh, that's probably a thing that sometimes should like... How do you say that? Lucifer D666. Hello. That's a name.
Sounds like a very, very Christian name.
Yes. Very. I think I've seen the name before. Yes, I think so. Because it's very wholesome and Christian in this Minecraft server.
Ah, yes.
I don't even have Minecraft.
This is a wholesome Christian live stream
Yes.
where we definitely don't make any innuendos.
Jump scares. Oh no. Yes. I get really easily jump scared. Which is not good.
Ooh. Oh no, sorry, did I scare you?
Yes,
Sorry.
you did. You did scare me.
My apologies.
I am going to cry now.
Alright, then I'm just gonna take over the stream. Haha.
Oh no. Oh no, you just came here to take over the stream. When you were on 10 subscribers. Yeah. I don't even know how many subscribers or followers I have at this moment. Yes. What I'm even doing here anymore. I can just leave. Oh. But this is fun.
No, don't leave.
Okay,
It's
I
fun
will.
to have you around.
Yeah. It's good to be here. Even though I could be like still just laying in bed and watching Human One stream right now.
Yeah, Human One have good streams as well.
Yeah, those are good streams.
Wait a minute. I'm mod, so now I can do this.
Yes, you can do it.
Except I can't spell, but...
I've been lurking, but I'm falling asleep since it's very late where I'm at. Have a good rest of your stream. Ah, thank you for lurking and rest well. Have a good sleep. Thank you for lurking.
There we go, I fixed the typo.
Yeah. Ah,
Because that's a U in Human One.
yes, the first one didn't link to the... didn't link to the right channel. That just went to Twitch.
I mean, maybe she's on front page.
Yeah, she could be. I mean, she definitely would deserve to be there. Oh no. Red Skin Resort. I can't say that. Thank you for following. That's how my brain works. Every time I see like
just look at a name and just go blah, 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 blah,
Yes.
all over it.
That's how my brain works.
Man, my first playthrough of Pokemon Sun and Moon, I just butchered all the names of the Pokemon.
I like. There's so many new Pokemon at this point that
Yeah.
I'm always like, what is that? What? What is that thing? That's not a Pokemon. That's not a Pokemon I remember from my childhood. That is not a real Pokemon. It's funny because Pokemon Go keeps adding the new Pokemon and I'm always like, what is that? But yeah. There's so many Pokemon games now, and I've been watching like the anime still, but I'm still so like, what are these Pokemon?
Like a lot of the new Pokemon are just they're definitely something.
I mean, there's a Pokemon that is definitely not an apple pie. Yes, it's an apple pie. But why is that a Pokemon? Why is apple pie a Pokemon? And dragon type, or some kind of dragon Pokemon.
And why is a milkshake a Pokemon?
I don't know. So many weird things. So many weird things.
Like back in the day, it was so much better. Back when they had a magnet being a Pokemon, and like a bird.
Yeah. Pikachu is the only Pokemon we need.
Who's that Pokemon?
I loved the old Pikachu, what was like more round.
It's Pikachu.
Yeah, there's
mean,
a lot
you
of bird
gotta
Pokemon.
You gotta have a new bird in every single region.
Apparently, yes. Because one needs to look like pigeon, one needs to look like whatever other birds there are.
Like one needs to look like a pigeon, one needs to look like a pigeon again, one needs to look like a pigeon, and then we definitely need a pigeon Pokemon.
Yes, new pigeon Pokemon every generation needs a pigeon Pokemon. What games do you all play today? I don't know.
Yeah, what games are we playing, Sansu?
I mean, I can always open a Steam. Let's see.
Ooh, casual playthrough of Celeste.
What do I have here? Wait, no. Show me my games. I do have games that can be like... I mean, at one point I'm going to play something like Golf with Friends, but
Golf with Friends. Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
it's such a like chaotic fun game. I've been practicing it. It's just like one of those mini golf games, but then you can add all kinds of stupid rules where it's not a ball anymore. We're playing with a cube.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Because that's gonna go very far.
Yes.
I think the game I've been playing the most recently has been Bloons Tower Defense.
Ah, is it? Yeah, it's the yeah. I think I know that game too. Like, I was thinking about playing something like that too. Where did I
Hey,
lose my... There.
someone in chat suggested you place the list. I think that's a good suggestion.
Yes. At some point I'm going to play it. I keep forgetting that I have like games I can play now that I couldn't play before because I only had like MacBook. IGF plays yeah, 6 and other Steam games. Stream Elements. Putting links in chat. Ah. Oh, I have the Moving Out game too that I think OT and Human One were playing that one.
Oh my god, that looks so funny. That moving game.
Moonchild, hi! Welcome.
Moonchild, welcome. How are we?
Oh, then I have the Uno game. I don't know if you have seen people play it, but I played for like 2 hours against bots and the game just didn't end.
Just like straight up Uno.
Yeah. It's Uno, but
That's-
then it has
Amazing.
these weird rules about like if you put a 7 down you can swap decks with someone and stuff like that.
Oh no. Chaotic Uno.
Yes. But I was just playing against bots and it took two hours to finish that one game. I just finished coloring a page from a storybook and it feels satisfying. Ah, that sounds nice.
It sounds really great.
Yeah. Sometimes like coloring things is super like calming and fun. Unless you are doing
Yeah,
certain type of digital art and then it's like pain.
yeah, it can be really calming to just take some color pencils and just fill in the lines of whatever color book you have.
Yes. I
Or
like
just taking a puzzle and doing a puzzle piece.
yes. Oh, puzzles used to be like one of the greatest things to do at one point in my life. I really loved like the more like pieces a puzzle had, the better it was. So I used to like do really big puzzles with my mom when I was younger. Yeah, puzzles are definitely single player board games.
Feeling overwhelmed, so I decided to do something calming, and it helps me whenever I feel negative feelings. Yeah,
Okay.
it's really nice to have those things where you can just do it and relax and just
Yes.
calm all the way down. Just-
Yes, you can think about like the what color I'm going to use next instead of like the negative feelings you have.
Yeah. It's definitely great to have like a couple of methods stored up, so it's not just one thing you can do, and then if you don't have the resources to do that, then you're just screwed. But if you have a lot of different methods available,
Yes,
calm down and just chill, it's really nice.
it's always better to have many ways because sometimes something is not going to work and the other time something else is working and something else is not. So ooh, one day I will play Spyro. I'm still going through my Steam games.
Just playing all the games.
Well, I can always continue Slime Rancher at some point. I still have something to unlock there. And then we need to get to the end, which needs like every single port that there is. Hello, rescue. I can't do the rest of that name. I'm sorry.
that looks like extremely polished or maybe Czech to
Yeah,
my eyes.
my brain usually when there's certain kind of letters next to each other. Retsky. Okay, I will call you that. But
Gretzky.
when there's certain kind of like letters next to each other, it starts like looking like a key smash in my brain.
Don't mind me, I just key smash.
Yes.
Indonesian. Yeah, okay.
Just randomly
Just
smashing
randomly smash
keyboard. Yeah. That's what some languages look like to me. Because Finnish is really like, I don't know, Finnish makes sense to me because I'm Finnish. But then there are a lot of languages that are like, oh, what? And it's cool that people can speak those languages because, like, I always think like the more languages you know, the more like better it is because like yeah, like some people like me can't really like learn more languages than Finnish and English because my language brain is super bad, but it's always like always better the more languages you know. And languages I know: English, Arabic, and soon Korean by the time I get to uni. Yeah, it's nice to know more than just like your own language. Like,
Yeah.
have more ways to communicating with people. Technically, I should know Swedish too, but it's weird because like I have like Swedish friends who have told me like when Finns speak the Swedish they speak, they can't understand a word.
Yeah. Like, I think it's really good if you know like a little bit of some languages, even
Yes.
if it's just enough to maybe say, you know what, I don't really speak that well. Do you perhaps speak English or
Yes.
uh,
But
or like just to have like a little bit of knowledge, so maybe you can recognize some of the languages.
yes, definitely.
Like even if you don't really understand anything, you can maybe tell the difference between like if someone's speaking French or if they're speaking German, for example.
Yes. There are some languages that sound a little bit similar, and it's sometimes hard to tell them apart. But then if you know language a little bit, you can like tell like, oh, this is this language. I just find it cool for anyone from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, etc. Because they learn from birth Urdu, Hindi, etc. and a lot more. And it seems fascinating, especially because I grew up going to an Indian school for 10 years. Yeah, it is like cool to like learn more than like one language, especially if it happens from when you are very young, because that's when you kind of like can learn the languages to like you can learn the languages way better than when you grow older and then you try to start learning like second language. What is it? I heard something like once you get past like is it 3 languages then it becomes easier or something like that, but
I mean, it definitely becomes easier, like depending on the language you learn. Like if you learn Swedish and then you learn Norwegian, then it's gonna be pretty easy for you to learn Danish next. but like
Yes.
it's not gonna help you as much if you wanna learn Chinese next, say.
Yeah, definitely not going to help that much.
But uh, like you're gonna have some things because learning languages is a lot about also learning the structure of language in general and learning about
Yes.
grammar and like find pattern recognition and stuff like that. Um,
Yes.
so like definitely for me, like I'm fluent in Danish and English, and I'm like conversational in German. And then I know a little bit of a lot of
Oh,
other languages, and like the basics is for me relatively easy to pick up now.
yes.
But of course, it takes a lot of work to then get ahead of just the basics.
Yeah. Basics are usually like pretty simple to learn. But when you go like more further from that, it can become like, oh no, what I'm doing here.
Yeah,
But I mean, like, something like Spanish that I wanted to learn. Like, I took like classes in school where I was supposed to learn Spanish, and then we had like this teacher who was kind of never there. We usually had like substitute teachers teaching us, which meant that they would put on some kind of like show in Spanish and then put this like subtitles there, which means that most people were just like reading the subtitles and not learning anything from.
yeah. I actually think a great way to learn is to put on the subtitles, but put on the subtitles in the language you're gonna learn.
Yes, that's definitely way better than put it in your own language because
Yeah, because like I remember in German class we had to watch the movie. I think it's called Mein Kampf, like the movie based on Hitler and World War II.
yeah.
And and I was like, can we please have the subtitles on? My teacher was like, no, you're not gonna learn anything. But sometimes, like in any movie, really, they can speak like very silently, or maybe
Yeah,
there's
or like they
a
are
lot of background noise.
or they are speaking really fast and you are like, wait, what?
Yeah. So
Especially
it's
in
not so
Spanish things, they speak
yeah,
really
it's not so
fast.
much about like maybe getting it translated. That's not really what I need. I just need to be able to
Yeah,
actually understand what they're saying.
yeah, like it's good to see the sentences they are saying, so you kind of like keep up with the things that are happening.
Yeah.
One thing I find a lot of schools lack is actually teaching the language where it would be useful in everyday life, because in my school they teach only Arabic grammar for non-Arabic speaking students, and it won't be useful if they're trying to speak in Arabic like in an actual conversation, and I think it would be much better if they teach that instead, but there's a lot of things wrong with the school system, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, there are like sometimes they teach you super like weird things that aren't like. I think it would be way better if they start like teaching languages. They would start with kind of like small conversations you can have with people. Like, uh, for example, if you are like going to travel somewhere, it would be nice if they would teach you like conversation, like if I go to restaurant, what I say there, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's important to have like some practical knowledge in most cases of language. Like yeah, it's good to be able to have proper grammar and speak properly, but like that's like on a basic level, sure, that's something to concern about. And I get it in like elementary school when you're teaching language to children that you want to teach the correct way of speaking because that's when you're really impressionable and like where you really like if you get the right way of speaking in immediately, then it's really good. But like a
Yes.
lot of the advanced grammar, you can just wait with, and you will pick up so much more from having conversations.
Yes. And like I think I've learned English way better from like reading stuff and things like that. Because for some reason every time they try to like teach you these kind of like oh this is what is like grammatically correct things, it doesn't kind of stuck in my head unless I get to actually like use the sentences. So when I'm like
Yeah,
talking with people on the internet and like actually using these sentences, it's way easier to kind of like start picking out like oh this is the correct way of doing it. Then it's from like I'm just writing some weird lines on a book because I don't know. This is the assignment I have.
yeah, and having a conversation, you just like it becomes more fluent, and it feels more natural to just talk or write about whatever you feel instead of someone saying, "Oh, so now today we need to talk about World War II, and you need to write 600 words essay."
Yeah.
And like, I mean, sure, if you're really interested, it's gonna be fine, but it's not that natural.
Yeah.
And like the real practice we're getting speaking English is something like what we're doing now, where so whenever you're streaming, you're practicing your English, and you become
Yes.
better every single day doing
Yes.
that.
Definitely. And I'm definitely not yet like perfect in English. Like I still have a lot to learn. But unless I use English, I'm not going to learn it. Like I need to be able to use the language I'm learning so I can actually like learn it better. I know some basic stuff I can learn from just like I tried at some point I need to pick it up again, but I'm trying to learn to speak Portuguese next. So I can learn the basic stuff, yes, from some kind of like learning app and stuff like that, but actually like learn to use the language, I need to like travel somewhere and be able to speak it a little bit at least and hear how they like native speakers speak it. That's how I learn way better than just like learning stuff from books or whatever I'm using to learn it from.
Yeah, and then you see nowadays with like a lot of children's TV, and like most children don't really watch TV anymore. Like they watch
Yeah.
YouTube videos. So for people not growing up in an English-speaking country, you just get fed so much English through YouTube, so it almost becomes a second language.
Yes.
And that's like the great way to get it in, that you just get it from natural speakers, and like in a context that it's someone who loves to present whatever it is.
Yeah. I think like maybe Spanish would be actually quite easier to learn these days because there's quite many like big Spanish speaking like content creators and stuff like that. So
Yeah, like Spanish is definitely one of the most spoken languages in the world. So
yes.
it's a great choice if you want to learn another language.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was definitely why I wanted to learn it. Besides from psychology, I feel every subject has a load of useless things that won't even be used in life. Even in physics, it's also lacking a bit. Yeah, it's well, school is more of like kind of like general knowledge stuff usually. So they teach you a lot of stuff that you don't actually need when you get out of school, but they are still kind of like good things to know. But I think there should be this thing where they teach you a little bit more of kind of like actual useful skills in life too.
Yeah, and that there's so many different skill sets that you're probably going to need in life, and like at least my experience is that school is trying to prepare you for so many different career paths, but not really anything essential to just living your life. Like,
Yes.
sure, sure, you have music class if you wanna go anything theater or like music related.
Yes.
Like you have those class. You have like uh like we had woodworking for a
Yeah.
couple of years,
We
uh,
had.
where where you got like you get a sense of working with your hands and
Yes.
mm, seeing maybe you want to like do something with that, and like, you have chemistry and biology and all of those things where you figure out well maybe you want to do something in the world of science, and you have like Danish and English and whatever other language subject where you like you analyze text and you learn to write. Maybe you want to be a journalist or like a author or something, but like then you have math class and they don't really teach you to do your taxes.
Yeah, that's probably the weirdest part for me. Like, they do teach you all kinds of math that you don't really like need, unless you start going to some kind of like mathematical like field where you need a lot of math. But
Yeah.
but they do not teach you like how to do taxes or stuff
No,
like
like
that.
in the language based classes they don't really teach you how to write a resume or like how to apply for jobs or whatever. Like they teach you the things you need to maybe choose a career path, but not anything you need after you've gotten the education.
Yes, it's it's a little weird because there are people who would like love to not not maybe like school isn't for them, so they wouldn't like to continue studying after they get out of like just basic school. And they would like to go work somewhere, and then they don't know how to do these things.
Yeah.
Just read a review of a book I wanted to buy a few weeks ago, but I couldn't because my mom didn't like it because it was about crime. But reading the reviews makes me wanna read it even more. Yeah, that is bad. If you really want something and then you start like, oh, what are other people thinking about this, and then they make it sound super exciting.
Yeah. Honestly, like reading a review for anything, being a book or a game or really whatever,
Yes.
even like a restaurant or something, it can be such a good thing to like read the review, but still keep a critical eye in mind that okay, maybe this one
Yes.
is overly optimistic or like very critical without really arguing why they're critical, and
Yeah.
like so you still have to be wary about it, but getting some reviews is very good so you don't just spend your money on anything.
Yes. Lunar extensions. Thank you for following. Um, yeah, it's definitely good to read reviews because you definitely can't tell from just like when you think about buying something. You can just like tell of looking at the pictures you see in the product description, if this is going to be a good product or not. You need to go through like some kind of like, is there reviews? Has somebody else bought this before? Because you never know what you are going to get. Unless you see it like physically in the store or things like that. It was like that for my old school, but now in the school I'm currently in, they just say from 8th to 10th grade you just have to take English and maths, and 11th and 12th grade they're free to take whatever subjects they want. Well, that's always good. Like, we had some kind of like you could make some choices with your classes when you got to certain age, but it was like, do you want to do art? Do you want to do more cooking?
Yeah, I remember, like, we had like one like, free class where you could choose between a couple of things, and it was basically like, hey, do you want advanced math? Like, so you have normal math class and advanced math besides that, or like, do you want to have like a course in writing, so you get even better at writing?
Yeah.
And like, it was fine, whatever, and it was just very limiting, and you still had all of your normal classes, like besides
Yes.
the one thing you chose.
We had like 4 these kind of like what should you call them? They are kind of like, you can choose the subjects you are studying. There were like 4. There were like 2 short classes, and then there were like 2 longer. Or it's not like short class, but it means like it's a shorter period of time that you go to those classes. And then there were a few that lasted longer. And you had things to choose that were like more gym class, more art class, more of the woodwork classes we had, or the other handcraft classes we had, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you choose few of those. I don't actually know what I would like to do. Like right now I'm working in a car factory, which is not the best
What do you
job.
want to do when you are an adult? Ha! Like I'm ever gonna be an adult.
Who wants to adult?
I am forever gonna mentally at least be a child.
Yeah, I'm always mentally like 5-year-old.
Oh my god, you're so old. But like, in all seriousness, I really want to teach, actually. I want to become a lecturer, if I'm able to. Like, I've always really liked certain subjects in school, and I've loved to like spread the love from a subject and like share my knowledge with anyone.
Yeah, that is nice. Like, my mom is a teacher. I don't think I would be a good teacher, but like, that was something I thought about. Mama seems hi! Welcome.
It's me.
Yes.
Hey,
Here
Mama.
Here we are, chatting about a lot of things again.
Yeah.
Right now we are talking about jobs. And honestly really interested in criminal psychology, which I'll be taking next month, and learning about personality and personality disorders. It's one of my favorite parts of psychology. Ah, that sounds really interesting. Yes.
Excuse me, Moonchild, did you just answer Mama saying hi to me? Excuse me.
Who do you think it?
Mama, it's definitely not me.
Definitely not the person there chatting with
No, no, not at all.
you in the chat. Definitely not one
I,
of my moderators. Definitely not.
I am actually one topic using a voice change.
Yes, that's exactly what is going on here.
You wouldn't suspect a thing.
Yeah, definitely OT here. Just using one of those voice thingies.
I must say, as OT, I'm very, very good at making accents as well.
Yes, the best. The best.
The cows are being noisy. That's
That's
sad.
yeah. I know cows can get really noisy because when we visit our cottage and sometimes there are like farms far away and we can still hear the cows. They let the cows outside and then it's a lot of mooing. You're just like, if you are there like next to the cows, it's going to be terrible.
Yeah. I think you should just tell them to tune it down.
Yes, definitely.
Once I was like, one of the students in my class named Petro. Well, feels weird. Maybe I am Petro.
Yeah, maybe this is a conspiracy theory in the making here.
Quick, let's refer back to the scripts.
Script. So they're not moving, thankfully. Just trying to break down the fence. So a lot of wire noises echoing through the frame. Oh no, cows! Chill, cows. Worldwide petrol. This is why streaming is fun.
Let's go back to our main problem. We interrupt this interruption to bring you another interruption.
Yes. It's good that my brain works in like so quick. Like it's all over the place all the time, so we can never stay on program.
Wow, what a show off that your brain works. Jeez.
Well, I'm not sure if that's counting as my brain working, but whatever. If you think so. There's something in there, but I'm not sure if it's always like the most wisest stuff. Let's just leave it there. There's a lot of practical things that I'm super bad of still. And then my mom just comes in and is like, "This is how you do this thing." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I have not been taught how to do this before." I am fasting and having a bit of a headache, but your stream made my day. Aw, that's nice. Thank you for being here. Who would be this other person streaming right now? There is a poll. Please answer it.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yes.
I think I know who it is, though. There we go.
There we go. Let's see what wins.
I'm sure. I'm sure of this one.
I'm sure I got this one right.
Oh crap, they're onto me.
Oh no. They know. They know.
They know too much.
Yes.
What terrible thing.
I think our script is falling apart.
You left out the option a mysterious stranger.
Yes.
So, Mama, the secret is to not actually put the correct option there.
Exactly. All of the answers are wrong there.
Yeah.
That's how
The,
this
the
works.
correct answer is actually none of the above.
Yes. That is the secret. I love doing this.
This is amazing.
Yes. We need to actually like play something together at some point. Something
Yeah,
chaotic would be like the best.
We need to just find the most chaos-filled game
Yes, definitely.
and then be absolute bad at it.
Yes, I can't game at all. So, oh, look at that OT1.
OT1. All right, we all know what that means. What's up, my beardos and weirdos? One topic here,
Yes.
and that's my OT impression. You're welcome.
It was super good. Almost as good as OT's accents.
Yeah.
OT actually visited us.
He did. He popped in, put in an emote, and then left.
Yeah. And it was his own emote. So he came here, put his own emote here, and left. So you know,
Yeah.
self-promoting in streams again. And if you can tell, I'm choking.
Oh God, who did that? Who puts links in chat? Bonk.
Terrible. Let's bonk the moderator. That sounds like a good idea. Yes, no. Everyone should know that only people you need to like keep happy are the moderators. You never know when they decide that you are doing something wrong and you need to be yeeted from the stream.
Yeah, because we all know this is not actually Sunsu's stream, it's the moderator's stream.
Yes. I just show up here and the moderators run everything. So
Sunsu is just like that one member of the group that just shows up at presentation day
yes.
and takes all the credit.
Yes. That's what's happening here. Oh no, I'm being exposed. This is terrible.
Exposed, now everyone cancel Sunsu.
Yes, cancel me. Cancel me like Finnish railway stations cancel trains.
Oof.
It's so annoying. Like, I was traveling here to see my family, and I've been like already sitting in buses and trains for like 4 hours at that point, because I had to wait for the train to leave when I changed from the bus to the train. And then I need to take one more train so I get to the place where I'm going, and then it's just like, this train is cancelled, and I had to wait for like hour more to the next train. And I'm sitting there drinking my bubble tea like, why? Why do I take the train?
Yeah, it's really annoying when that happens. Actually, funny story. I was doing some research for something, wink wink, and you know what I'm talking about, Sunsu.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, and then I looked up like the train tickets, and the one website was just like, oh yeah, there's a train going there, and there's like only 3 trains during a day, so have fun.
Yes.
I'm like, that's honestly horrifying.
Yes. It is terrible.
But then I looked at another website and it's like, yeah, there's like a train every hour. And I'm like, that's fine.
Yes. The good thing is that when I like go from here, I take the bus first, which is usually always on time, and it's all good. Then I change to the train and nothing works.
You have 3 trains in the same day. Can't relate.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple trains. How about that, mama? Haha, you jealous?
A lot of trains. That never gets anywhere because sometimes I wish I would live somewhere like in Japan or Germany or even in London, because like the underground systems and everything like that work so fine. Then you come here and you are just like, oh no, this is kind of like lottery. When will things work like they should, and when things won't work at all? When is there Yes?
I just think that they should work at least for like one specific week. No particular reason.
I mean, they should work just for the fact that some people need to get to school or work or things definitely. Like that. I mean, I used to take like it was something like 50-minute train ride to school that I took, and like the amount of times the trains were late or just cancelled was like all the time, which meant that most days, unless you left like 2 hours early, you were late. Which means that I always left way too early than I needed to get places, because I had like that time frame where like, okay, if things get cancelled, I still can get there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I have like the same mentality. It's just like, well, I mean, if things get cancelled, I'm probably going to be on time anyway, and if things don't get cancelled, well, it's good to be early.
Yes, definitely. I like being early at places. Like I usually, when I go to work, I leave like hour early, so I'm there like super early. And then I have one colleague who comes at the last second. We should technically be at least 5 minutes earlier than our shift starts, because we need to be at the station like 5 minutes earlier so we can do the changing shifts thing like smoothly. But
yeah, like I had a shift yesterday, and they wrote in the email, they were like, okay, so meet up here and make sure not to be late. Yes, can do. And like we met up, the people who were supposed to work, but the manager wasn't there. And the manager was late.
Thank you for the pizza, human one.
Who this?
Yes, we are having good vibes here.
Who this in this economy? And it's so good to see so many familiar and lovely people.
Yes, definitely.
It is I, human.
Let's do the. Oh no. I know.
Are you doing it?
I'm trying, but apparently I can't write. Hello. You got there first.
I'm so speedy.
Yes. It's hard because I have like the chat I'm writing in like so far away from me.
I mean, you would always think you would almost think that I'm actually shiny. I'm not. No,
No one can be shiny. Like, shiny is.
Like,
Shinies.
you think about giving someone a shout out, and Shiny has already typed it out.
Yes,
It's so
definitely.
fast.
I'm not completely like convinced that shiny is not like reading minds or something like that.
This is I, human.
No
I
one
want to do that even though I know no one here is Stay Kid fan. I just want to use the meme, lol. I have no idea what Felix deep voice is, but I just did it, so. Ha.
Yes. It sounded good.
How are we all doing this time zone?
Yes, I hope everyone is having a good time zone. I'm just going to just quickly see. Okay, that's.
Oh, wait a minute, I have a superpower. Haha, superpower.
Hydrate.
And now we get to drink. Cheers.
Yes, let's all hydrate. I need to get more water. Where is the water?
Oh boy, water break.
I'm going to go and get more water in a little bit. Because I need to stay hydrated. Okay, everyone need to stay hydrated, so everyone remember to drink. It's 12:32 p.m. for me, and I get 3 hours until my lesson and sleep. I think, yeah, half probably. Okay.
I'm falling asleep. It's only 6:30 on Sunday. Even I need to stay awake for my youngest daughter to call me having trouble sleeping. Mama, I've been there, done that. Like, staying
Yeah.
awake sometimes just is difficult,
Yes.
and like, just like remember to have like some sound on your phone so you can hear when she calls, and then just take a nap. That's sometimes the best thing.
Yes. This morning I was supposed to wake up like 7 a.m. and my like wake up called it, alert me then. Then I was just like, I can't get up yet. My eyes wouldn't open. So I just laid there in bed like eyes closed for like 1 hour. And then I was like, oh yes, I actually had like the stream thing, like when you scroll down there's the stream elements leaderboard thingy, and there's like the schedules for my streams too. So there had the countdown to my stream. I didn't want to be late. Yikes!
You were very much on time.
I tried to be on time. Because yesterday I was still doing this frame thing. And I was barely on time.
The Sun Tzu is never late. They are always right on time. They arrive exactly when they need to. Oh my god, it's Kim!
Kim,
Hello,
hi! Welcome! Hope you're having a good time zone. We can soon have another poll about like who is the mysterious voice here. Even though everyone already said it.
I have no idea who the mysterious voice is. I've never ever met that person.
Who is that? I do not know. I just happened to start streaming with this mysterious voice. But who is the mysterious voice? Who knows? Not us.
New voice, cookies.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's such a mystery. I mean, I'm pretty sure we figured out last poll that it's actually OT.
Yeah, it's actually OT. Just using a voice changer. Oh no. Kim, you...
Even Kim knows.
Yeah, even you,
knows.
Kim, knew that like way too quickly. Our script is going really bad here. We thought it would take people a longer time to realize it.
Kim just knows because obviously as OT I told him.
Yes, of course. And his action skills are spot on today, but aren't they always like best accents ever?
I mean, just for this guest appearance, I, OT, learned another Scandinavian accent. How about that?
Yes. Of course, OT, trust me. Yes. Oh, wait. This way. Our new stream friend. Is a bright bee.
Darken Dog, I trust you. Don't worry. You're definitely a very trustworthy human.
Yes, definitely. So trustworthy that you are. Oh wait, I mean yes, you are. What did? I'm going to allow that. Thank you, Automod.
Yeah, we definitely would allow that. Thank you.
Automod is being like, no, let's not. I can't believe like it either.
They are absolutely amazing in person. Like, Sonsu definitely 10 out of 10 people.
Oh, who would have known that? Not me.
Also, Sonsu, stop giving me bits and subs in my chat.
No.
You're not allowed anymore.
No. Also me when someone gives me subs or bits. Do not do that! No one needs to do that. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm trying not to think about the fact that I need to work today, but like, it's only 3 hours, so... And it's way later. I will probably...
You can do it. We all believe in you.
Yes, I can do it. But I can stream for I think... Actually, I can stream for quite a long time today.
Long time we stream.
Long time. It is like funny that sometimes I'm way too tired to stream, and then sometimes I'm just like, ooh, let's do this. Let's stream for a long time.
Much fun we have.
But also, sometimes I'm supposed to do a small stream and then it's just long stream. So
yeah, sometimes you're supposed to stop after 12 hours, Samsu.
Oops. How long have
Oopsie.
you been streaming though? I didn't pay attention. It's been 3 hours soon. Some 20 minutes still and it's been 3 hours.
24
24
hours
hours
stream
in
probably very, very, very long time from now. But maybe a 26-hour stream. Ha.
Yeah, who knows? Wasn't the plan do 27-hour stream for my next birthday?
Oh yeah, 27 hours. Because that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Do you want to watch me sleep on stream? Ah. Okay, let's save it for the next birthday. It's going to be a long time, but like I think I will do something like 12-hour streams at some point when I have time.
Yeah. I mean, 12 hours is also a very, very long time to stream.
It is a long time to stream. Like, the birthday stream was something like 16 hours, and my voice was starting to like die at that point.
Yeah. Also, you were getting tired along the last hours.
Yes, definitely. But I was also like thinking about like if I could go on until like someone like Human One starts streaming, that would be fun, but I couldn't do it.
No. You would have had to hit like the 24-hour mark in order to wait Human One.
Yes. I hope I don't forget about your birthday then. I was gonna try something. Aw. It's okay. My my birthdays are like I would definitely not like celebrate them at all if there wasn't like this streaming thing going on. It was super fun to have that stream though. Like because I have never had like birthday party before, so it was like my birthday party. Oh no, I need to stop laughing. But yes. Oh, sorry, B. I'm gonna be a little bit over here. Oh, no, here. It kinda looks like the bee is patting me on the shoulder. What a cute little thing.
The bee is petting you.
Yes.
It's a reverse petting zoo.
Yes. It's where bees come to pet humans.
Yes.
My birthday is 3 months and 2 weeks away, so 14 weeks away. Yeah.
My birthday is within a year.
My birthday is so long away.
It's also
thankfully.
within a year.
Yeah, so long away. Thankfully, I don't need to get any older. I just want to stay mentally 5-year-old forever. Adulting is too hard.
Adulting is very hard.
My birthday is in January, so soon enough. Yes, that's not that far away. It's still kind of far away, but not that far away. My birthday is February 13th. Yay.
Because that's definitely a real date that exists.
Yes, definitely. It's my final year of school, and I'm glad I'm gonna be able to see other people again and not have it be online. Oh yes, it's definitely cool when you.
Oh god, we have a three-way tie on the
Oh
not
no!
suspicious at all.
All of the above. Yes, this conspiracy is going wild here.
What do you mean conspiracy? This is pure science.
Yes, definitely. Definitely
We
pure
wouldn't want to
science.
scam anyone here.
Who are we scamming? No one. We are only speaking
No
the
one.
truth.
Yeah. Kim, why didn't you tell us you were talking to Sansu? Like it clearly says in the poll.
Yes. It clearly says that. Why are you talking in chat when you can just like talk with me?
Yeah, like it's so weird that you just both talk like, to them and also chat.
Yes.
How do you even manage to do both?
Yeah. How does that happen? How
How
long
long
is
is
this
this
gonna
gonna
go?
I don't know, ask him.
Yes.
Ask him.
Ask him. Because else they suss us out. I mean, what? Yes, definitely.
Aha.
Let's keep the script going. No one will know. So the thing we learned today is that OT is actually Kim.
Ah. Wait a minute, I thought Kim was actually the click. OT is the click confirmed.
Yes. This is where this is the conclusion of this stream.
Yeah.
So we can figure out something else to figure out next. We can start a new game. But soon I'm going to take a quick break and get more water and do things like that, but I'm coming back because I'm going to stream at least a few more hours. I have time.
You all should stay hydrated.
Yes, everyone stay hydrated. And while I'm gone, please spam emotes or
Did someone say
here?
emote spam? Oh, here they come. Hey guys, I'm still here. Ha ha ha. What are you gonna do about it? Quick, while they're gone, show love and respect. Scream! Laugh! And Kim just driving away. Easy peasy. Hey Kim, don't text and drive. That's important. Oh yeah, Moonchild. All the love, all the emotes.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi, Beck. I'm a mysterious person.
You are a mysterious voice who no one knows.
No one has ever done that joke before, so you
Yes,
can't call me out from that.
that is very original joke.
Definitely, no one's ever used that before in your chat.
Yes, no one. Do the emotes show up in screen? That's what I need to know.
Most of them, yeah.
Good. That was like one of those new things I added with the with here this hand, this little friend. Oh yes, this bow tie. I found it from one of my bags. It had also this kind of like flower. What do you call those? It's those like flower necklace things. All the cute emotes.
Emotes are amazing.
Yes.
So full of energy.
I do like wish Twitch would focus a little bit more on fixing certain things before they do those. Well, thank you for raiding with one person,
oh my
Dark and
goodness,
Duck.
we have a raid.
This is so amazing.
So amazing.
Thank you for raiding.
Welcome to the
Dark
stream.
and Duck.
Welcome, waiters. So that's Sun Tzu, also known as Sun Tzu. They stream and they are a lot of fun.
Am I though? I
You
try
are.
to be. I try to be. That's
You're
all I can
hilarious.
do. Yeah, emotes are one great part of Twitch. But yeah, yesterday I was streaming and it was somewhere around when I was ending the stream and I got one of those hate raids, which is a little stressful when you do not have much in chat. But I managed. That's why we have now like followers only chat. Because they have to follow before they can start throwing the hateful things. And then you can probably eat them out before they can start saying something terrible. Because those are bot follows, and then it happens like you get like a lot of follows at the same time, and those are all bots. It's super annoying, but oops, sorry, microphone. I didn't mean to.
Or you're just gonna punch the mic.
Yes.
Who do you think you are, OT?
Did I accident? Okay. Yeah.
My god, we have a new follower.
Yes. Wait.
Just a little fact. A light worker is someone who possesses a strong urge to help others. The Earth's angels remember the heroes. They don't do it for credit, they just naturally have it in them to be compassionate and sensitive to others. Whether it's rescuing animals, comforting others, or becoming a nurse or counselor, Light workers love helping others. Ah, that's such an amazing descriptor of anyone, really.
Yes. Yes.
And
Oh,
you just have some people out there who spread out a lot of love and joy and just genuine happiness, and like
yes.
sometimes just being around those genuine happy people, uh, just being around them makes you feel so much better.
Yes. I mean, I love like things like YouTube videos and streaming and stuff like that because sometimes just like little things can help other people. And sometimes it's just having something in the background while you try to work away your worries. I know
Yeah,
sometimes when I'm like anxious or stuff like that, I put some like if there's someone I watch who streams, I put on the stream in the background so I don't have to like think so much.
yeah, it's really great to have something in the background and just maybe help you relax or like stimulate your ear while you're doing something else.
Yes, it was like I mean I talked about being sick before, but like when I was sick and alone here in my apartment and I couldn't leave anywhere, I was just super sick. What I did was I started like binge watching YouTube videos. And that was the time when I started watching like all these videos a lot because when you are sick everything feels even worse than it is. Like when you feel lonely you will feel like lonelier than ever. So just having that voice in the background was like super great. And then I saw the fact that OT had like these super nice wholesome videos about ace people and stuff like that, and I was just like crying here in my bed while I was binge watching. But that helped me through really difficult time. And that is why I now throw bits and gift subs and stuff like that.
Stop
It's
throwing me bits, Sansu.
what?
Stop throwing me bits.
No. No.
No.
It's just a tiny gesture that can change someone's day, and I just keep that in mind every time I feel mad and talking to someone. Yeah, that is true.
Anyway, I think I'll have to go. It was really nice joining you guys on stream. You're amazing.
It was really
And,
nice to having
and
you here.
all the hearts. Oh,
Yes.
surprise! It was me all along, Dark and Dog. Who would have ever guessed?
No one guessed that. No one guessed. Everyone
No
is
one guessed it.
surprised.
Oh wow! So long, y'all.
Yes. Why? Well, that was weird. Some weird voice just took the stream over. What happened there? Yes. Uh... Yes. No one quests this. But we definitely need to like play something at some point. Something super chaotic and fun. Also, oops, I completed these. So yes, that's good. Yeah. This is super fun. I love like coming here and chatting with people, and now it's even better when there's people who want to chat in voice call with me, which is weird. Everyone here is lovely. I love having all of these nice people here. Let's see one thing quickly. Wow, you can actually make friends and talk to them? Yeah, who knew? Who knew? I mean, I don't mind voice calls. I could gladly join one next time. Yeah! That would definitely be fun. I will definitely, like, more people can join me if they want. Feel free to, if you aren't already, ask me to be Discord friend. We are still continuing this. In his voice. I'm so lovely, we're so lovely, we're so lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes. Oops. I'm having so much fun with all of you. Wait, I'll put this one over here. Yes, that's good. Discord? What Discord? What is Discord? Is that a thing? Who uses it? Not me. Okay, I've just recently started using it more because I now have like... I don't know how to talk with people in like Discord servers, but I do have a lot of like private chats with people that are super fun. I'm making new friends, Mom. Are you proud of me? Okay, my mom is not watching, so... Just gonna go for a bit. Have a good... See you in 10 minutes. Yes? Have a... Oh, I do have Steam open here. But I also like have The Sims in the background for some reason. I'm pretty sure maybe it opened when I opened the computer. Oh, I thought there was a Sanchu Discord. No, not yet at least. I need to think about it if I could manage something like that, but right now it's too difficult for me to even like talking the Discord servers I already am in. And there's few. Hello, Discord? Are you okay? Apparently not. Discord is having a slow day for me today. But it usually works better with the other computer, so I don't know. Maybe it's just this one being little weird. Yeah. But I hope everyone is having a good time, so I'm definitely having a good day today. Like, streaming always makes me feel a little bit better, even though sometimes there's hate rage. I mean, like, now I know what to do when those happen, so it's good. But also, like, I am a little bit angry because I think people should be able to stream without being scared or prepared that something like that happens. And it's a lot of like racist stuff these hate raids are throwing out there, and yeah, that's just super terrible. I do not like it at all. And I am a little angry at Twitch for not like doing something about this. These things have been like happening for so many people. Especially if you use certain tags, then those are kind of the target. But yeah, streaming is still fun. It's just sad that it can like discourage from like when you are a small streamer and you don't know that much about like Twitch yet. It can like discourage you from doing the streams and stuff like that. But the good thing is that a lot of people are still doing their thing, just having fun in Twitch and letting their voices be out there. Because that is what the world needs. But anyway, I do not want to talk about that more. If it will happen ever again, it will happen, and then we know what to do, but I had something I was going to talk about too. Like, what was it? Something important. I mean, if you need more mods, I don't mind being backup. Well, if it doesn't, like, you definitely do not have to be here a lot or anything like that, but it will always help if you... I can, like, give you the... Wait. I thought I could do it from... Wait. No, just not this one. Well, I can do it from... I have the thing here. Why is my screen here so late? This is weird. Hi Twitch. Are you having a slow day again? There you are. That's weird. But yeah, I'm hoping everyone is having a good time zone right now. And just having a good time. And I keep saying it, like, not every day has to be the best day you have, but because it is always way more healthy to have emotions. Is this going to load? Hello? I don't understand what is, like... Maybe my computer is just having a slow day today. That might be it. Yes. It's always the fact that not every day has to be your, like, perfect day. You don't always have to be happiest that you have been. Sometimes you can just, like, feel things like anger or sadness or whatever you are feeling. But, like, it's not good to have only, like, negative emotions or only positive emotions. Either one can be a little bit toxic if you just, like... There you... Finally it worked. Good. Yes. And yeah, some days you wake up and you don't feel that, like, well. But, like, the feelings you have are usually things that will pass. And when you allow yourself to feel those feelings, you will, like, get past the sad times quicker. And then you can focus on the positive things and stuff like that. But, like, the thing is that you need to allow yourself to feel the emotions you are feeling. I know some people who, like... Yeah, sometimes me too. It feels like I'm not allowed to have those negative feelings about stuff. Then I have to stop and think, like, no, I'm allowed to have my feelings. But also, I should not, like, just feel either negative or positive all the time. But yeah. Emotions are complicated. I love to, like, work on myself and try to be better every day. Or better as I can be every day. Like, only thing you can try is try your best. And sometimes I do feel like I could have done better. I could have done better today. But also, tomorrow is a new day. You can be better tomorrow. If you didn't quite manage to be today. Yeah. I had some story I was going to tell. And I, like... It was something. But I can't remember it now. It's weird, like my memory works in mysterious ways. Sometimes I remember things and sometimes I do not remember anything. I mean, we are all human. And it's super cool. But sometimes people should kind of remember it, like that we are all human. So there are certain kind of like boundaries you should not cross. There are certain kind of like certain kind of things that should be more like welcome back, Moonchild. It is so good to see your name in chat. Oh, I actually got one new like scam email. It was a few days ago, and what actually kind of like made me feel a little freaked out was the fact that they knew my name and they knew my address. So, woohoo! It's super great that scammers are. Oh boy. It's 1 p.m. and I'm going into stage 3 of fasting, feeling like I'm about to faint and my body is shaking a lot. Just 6 hours and 45 minutes left. Oh. I'm hoping you can like distract yourself from like feeling bad or like not necessarily even bad, but feeling faint. I mean, it's never a nice feeling, but I'm hoping you can like distract yourself, and of course time will go faster when you have something to do. That's one thing. And worst, I have no idea what I want to eat later. Try to keep myself busy. Yes, it's definitely easiest when you keep yourself busy and you just do not even think about the fact that like, ooh, I wish I could eat, or yeah. I still have like, wait, I'm going to work at 7 p.m. So I need to leave somewhere around like 6 p.m. So yeah, I still have a lot of time before I need to go to work. I might like if I end my stream somewhere around like 3 p.m. then I have a little bit time to like take a or eat and take a nap and then go to work. Thankfully it's only 3 hours because 3 hours of work today, and then tomorrow I start a morning shift week, so that's fun. I'm going to get back from work so late that I need to go straight to bed because 5 a.m. wake up call the next day. Yay! I'm not a morning person. I know there are people who are like really good morning people. Oh yeah, thank you. I work I work at the car factory, and we do work with paintbrushes, and there's this, I don't even know how to describe the stuff we morning person, that's not me. Yes, not me either. But there are morning people. I just do not happen to be one of them. Early bird, never heard of that. Yeah. Thankfully we have like shifts in a way that I do have like, now that I do the morning shift week, then I have night shifts, and after night shifts I have evening shifts, and then I have morning shifts again. In a way it's bad because like your sleep schedule is terrible, like super terrible. And then in a way it's quite okay because you don't have to like always wake up early in the morning, which is definitely not my thing. I do not like the morning shift weeks. Sorry, I muted and lurk without saying anything. My daughter called early. Back later. Yes! Have a nice call with... I do appreciate... I do appreciate everyone here. Lurkers and people who chat with me. Everyone is appreciated. As long as people can be nice and respectful towards each other, I have no problem with anyone. It's the people who can be rude and terrible in chat that I have problem with. There are like ways to talk with other people. And being rude or racist are not one of them. I mean, I've been fortunate with the way I've been grown up that I've always had like people from all over around me, which means that I have always kind of like get, these are people, all of us are people, we just live in different locations and sometimes we end up living in the same location, but we're all just people in the end. There's a lot of like stereotypes about certain people and things like that. Unfortunately, sometimes those are actually because people have caused those things to happen, but also sometimes like I think other people judge each other way too quickly. Setting my alarm to 3 a.m. That's when I have my preparatory meal for when I fast and then pray. Dawn prayer, then stay awake until noon, then pray again, then stay until 3 p.m. Have my class to afternoon evening prayer, then take a nap. Wake up at 7, have a tiny snack, then pray sunset prayer, then have a whole then wait an hour for the last prayer of the day and stay awake until 3 a.m. and repeat. I'm gonna end up resetting my sleep schedule. Yeah. Sometimes like you need some kind of like schedule that you can like change sleep schedules if you need to. If you have some kind of like we have the morning and night shift changes, which are weird. Like going from waking up very early in the morning, going and having to work at night. And when you have to change the schedule back from night shift to a little bit more normal, it's just because school is starting in a week or two. Yeah. So when I have to change my like night shift schedule back to a little bit more normal thing, I do the thing where I finish the last night shift and then I travel to visit my family, and I try to stay awake until it's evening, that like it's that day's like evening. So I've come from the night shift in the morning, then I have traveled to meet my family, and then it's like late evening and then I fall asleep, and I've been awake for like 24 hours at that point. That's like the best way for me to change the schedule, which is interesting way of doing it, but sometimes you need to find weird ways to deal with things. But like, I like my job and I don't mind the shifts. The shifts are not problem to me. I would probably go insane if I had to like wake up early every morning. So that's why I like the changing shifts. You get to certain kind of schedule your own then, and it's a little weird sometimes. And evening shifts feel like you're only working, but evening shifts are nice. But yeah, today I'm only going to work for 3 hours, which is going to be super easy because I've gotten used to the 8-hour shifts. And it's overtime, so I'm gonna get paid pretty well. Thankfully, because I think it was because we got like our like vacation time salaries, and those were so small. The last few salaries have been you saw the salary and you're like, oh, paying rent is a thing that I need to do. Thankfully I'm like doing fine. But I know I have like colleagues who actually need to like buy food for their families, pay rent, do a lot of stuff like that. And I was watching that salary come and I'd be like, oh, okay. I do not want to know what the people who need and one colleague was just like, oh no, I barely can afford rent with this salary. I actually start college again soon. Oops. Sounds exciting and terrifying at the same time. The one thing The one thing I do not miss is school. Even though people still... I thought that adults would be a little bit better, but we still have a kind of like high school drama going on at my workplace, so, you know. Maybe adults are just children pretending to be adults, actually. It's no longer online, so I'm quite nervous, yeah, because COVID... Yes, definitely. Like... one of the reasons why I'm like super nervous all the time is because our work, we can't do it like online. We only have to do it at the workplace. And after vacation I was just like, oh no, I hope we have masks and stuff like that coming back, because everyone comes from the vacation and I don't know where they have been. I don't know if some people have been traveling and stuff like that. So, yeah, just a little stressful. Also, Cow was here. Thank you for following. But yes, it's like just being surrounded by so many people is always like a little bit anxiety. I mean, mostly people are pretty good with the COVID rules and stuff like that, but there are also people who yeah. Well, I'm hoping for the best for you, so but I understand it's yeah, it's really weird to be surrounded by people when you have been doing like online stuff or haven't seen crowds for a while. There are definitely things I don't think I will be doing a lot, even after we go back to like whatever the new normal after this pandemic is going to be. Like, I used to love going to conventions, but I don't see myself going to those a lot anymore. Because there was always this joke about that it's called like Gonflu or something like that, which means that there are people who come there and they are sick, and then there's a lot of people who get sick after going to convention. So yeah, that doesn't sound kind of like fun anymore. I would not want to damage my lungs anymore. What I was going to say? I mean, everything's been so weird during all of this going on in the world, and somehow just like getting back to like normal seems so like, is that going to like properly happen? Is there going to be way more like people doing their jobs from their homes and stuff like that? Like my dad is still doing stuff from home, and I don't think there's a lot of people going to the offices unless they have to. And things like that. But there are like jobs that you can do like that. You can do them from like home. So will this become like a way more like big thing where people who can will do more stuff from home? It's interesting. I mean, I can't do my job from home. I can't, or maybe I could put a car together at home, but like not the type of cars we are making. And I only know the one specific thing from the factory. I mean, we used to joke about how, like, if they just can make us do these things at home, they will. Who wants to have free time anyways? Right now I'm okay with doing overtime because it's been like I had summer vacation. I feel quite like relaxed and ready to do more work. And then we fast forward a little bit closer to like Christmas holidays coming up and I'm going to be like, I need a vacation. But I do like my job. There's some really nice people there too. And then there's some people I don't care that much about, but there's also some really nice people there. I'm just really tired of the drama and stuff like that. I wish like adult human beings would get past all kinds of like very unnecessary drama, but for some reason that's not happening. Okay. Huh. It's weird because I like start streaming and then I'm always just wondering like how is this going to go today? And usually these streams go really well. Like I always enjoy coming here and starting to talk. I am a little nervous every time I start a stream and it's more like I just am a little anxious about talking with people. If you don't mind me, I'm a lurk. I'm a quickly grab some food. Yes, definitely lurk. Lurk and get yourself some good food. Eat. Eating is important. I think I might actually try to play The Sims for a little bit here, because I want to play something a little bit at least. So I will do the... Yes, there's the right game. I thankfully have it already like open here in the background. So I can just put the game loading there, jump into this screen. Yes.